Okay, we're looking at how to save things into our OneDrive space in Glow from the iPad. So as we're getting stuff off the iPad and into the cloud storage, it means we're not taking up all the room on the device. So I'm going to demonstrate this using Book Creator. And there's my book. And in this instance, I'm going to export it as a video, but you'll do the same kind of thing when you're exporting it as an EPUB or as a PDF. So in this instance, I'm going to then save it to my camera roll. Okay, so there's my book. That's the book I've been working on. It's got a number of different pages, and in those pages I have things like an audio recording, some text, and as you can see, a video. And I've got another video on this page. When I save a book as a video, it will save the whole book as a video, and all the videos that are in it, it will play it back as part of that video. So that's my book. Now, let's just check what we have in our camera roll. So there's the book, it's saved as a video, that's absolutely fine. And what I'm going to want to do is I'm then going to want to put that into my OneDrive. So we've clicked on that button, and we can see OneDrive on the list there as one of the options. Make sure that's there. If it isn't there, click on those three little dots you just saw, and you can switch the things that you can share it to on and off. But OneDrive's already switched on. So in just a minute, we're going to be able to click on OneDrive to upload it onto that space. But of course, one of the first things you have to do is to make sure you've got your OneDrive set up. So there's an app called OneDrive, and when you first launch it, you'll have to enter your Glow email address. So that's the usual GW09 Conlon Michael, but it's followed by @glow.sch.uk. glow.sch.uk. Now when you press go, what it'll do is it'll take you to the Glow login page, because it needs to be authenticated at the Glow side, not just on the Apple side. So type in your username if it's already there, and then type in your password. So that authenticates that account. And what it'll do is it'll search for your OneDrive with all the files that are in it. Now mine's is about to come up. You can see I've got dozens and dozens of files. These are all files that are held in the cloud in my Glow account. Dozens and dozens of them in folders too. So now my OneDrive set up. I know that my iPad can talk to that OneDrive, so that's fine. So if I go back to my sharing part of it, when I click on the OneDrive button, it'll give me a couple of options. I'm going to choose my GW9 account, that's the one I want, and then I'm going to click on Upload to OneDrive. And as you can see at the top of that small window, it begins to move very slowly to upload that video to my OneDrive. As I say, you can do this, we're doing this as a video, but you could do it with as an EPUB file as well from iBooks. So it's almost there. Bob's your uncle, saved to OneDrive. So I'm going to come out of this, and then I'll go back to my OneDrive account, just to check that it really has done it. So when I click on OneDrive, there's a little bit of a shift, and right there in the middle of the screen, because I didn't name it properly, that doesn't help, but there in the middle of the screen is that video file that's just been uploaded. I'm going to tick that, and I'm going to open it up, just to double check that that video is definitely sitting there in the cloud. And there you go, there's my book, playing as a video. It plays each page in turn, putting in the sound when necessary, playing the video when there's a video to be played. Just like that, so it's like a video inside a video. And there we go, that's you. You've opened up OneDrive, you've saved your work, that's the job done. And one tip I will give you is that make sure your device is connected to the internet before you try logging onto OneDrive, before you start trying to share your books. Just double check that you really are connected to the internet.